Previously I've installed the Auber 2813 unit to measure the EGT on this channel and the coolant temperature on this channel. And it's all set up and working fine. What I haven't done as yet is installed an alarm. So I've purchased one of these. Actually, I've purchased two. Both of them delivered to my door for $2.30. 95 decibel continuous. And so what I'm intending to do now is to add the alarm onto the Auber and then set the first and second values so that I've got an alarm for when those values are reached. So I've got the instructions from Auber, and I think it's going to be fairly straightforward. I'll just quickly read the instructions, wire it up, and then the next step would be to actually go into the unit and set up the maximum temperatures. So I've gone ahead, and first thing I've done is to wire up the actual alarm. And in this particular unit, I needed to connect it to terminal 10 and the negative here. And the next step now is to connect the positive, which is here at the moment, connect that to terminals 10 and 11. I think they're 10 and 11. Sorry, 11 and 12. So that's 10, 11 and 12. And 11 and 12 are the points for channels 1 and 2. So what I've done is I've quickly wired up these connectors. So this one will be onto the positive value, and these two will be on 11 and 12. So when either of these channels, if the values are reached or exceeded, the alarm will go off. So I'll do that now. Okay, so I've just finished wiring it up. As I said, positive goes to channels 11 and 12 on this unit. Your unit might be different. You just need to refer to your manual. And so that's that for the hardware. Now what I'll do is I'll get onto the unit itself and start coding that. So I had a bit of a play around with the settings of the alarm 1 and alarm 2, channels 1 and 2, and I think I've got it. So what we need to do for this particular model is to get into the menu. It's that. And then you've got alarm high 1. So if I go to alarm high 1, that's the EGT. I've got it set for 700. Yeah, even though the safe working temperature is 720, I figure why not 700 is about right. Then get out of that, go to alarm low 1. So I've got the lower settings for the EGT, and I've got it for 695. And the reason for that is because I just wanted to have it a quick beep. It'll sound anything over 700 and continue to sound until it drops below 695. So what I found out is that the low side of the temperature, AL1 or AL2, is the cutoff point, so the buzzer doesn't go anymore. And I've done the same for, obviously, second channel. So the alarm for second channel, which is a coolant temp, is at 96 degrees. And if I go to the alarm, excuse me, where was I? Here we go. That's 96 degrees for the low. And for the high, I've got it at 88.5. And again, so it gives me a little bit of room to go up to 98 degrees. Then it can drop down a couple of degrees and then the buzzer sounds off. If you've got the gap too high, the buzzer will go for longer. And it's one of those things you have to really go out and test to see what you're willing to put up with. For me, it's a matter of a quick burst, 2 or 3 seconds of the alarm. That's all I need. It may go to as far as, say, 10 seconds or so, especially for the coolant, because the coolant doesn't drop that quickly. like the EGT does. But at any rate, it's a matter of going in and experimenting what you want to do with the settings and how much you want the alarm to go. So now I just go to end, and that's it. That's how you set up these Aubers. Well, for me anyway. And again, refer to the manual when you're setting your one up. Okay, hope this has been of interest, and let me know if you have any questions. Cheers.